Try not to make me cough, though.
I'll try not to, but
Or make me laugh, rather, because I'm just getting over that plague that's been going around, and if I laugh, I cough.
you know we're gonna make you laugh, so you're gonna be coughing and laughing and coughing and laughing this whole episode.
I like to laugh. What's up, Nick Nack? How you doing?
Oh my gosh, I'm doing well. So much has been going on and happening. Oh, some news. I'm back on the market again. I'm a completely single woman once again.
Okay. It has been a minute. Well, all right. Very cool. That's a good thing. So you're back on the market.
I'm back on the market. And it's funny because even though it was really brief and it wasn't like official, but we were basically girlfriends, even though we weren't girlfriends, you know. I mean, we spent every weekend together for a couple months. So it's kind of like, you know.
Yeah. More than just friends with benefits.
More than just friends with benefits.
That was your partner.
Yeah, exactly. So I've been getting back to doing the things that I normally do on the weekends. And, you know, I'm not going to lie and say that I wasn't sad or that, you know, I wasn't affected by it at all. Yeah. But I've been going on adventures like I normally do again. And it's easy sometimes to lose yourself a little bit when you're seeing someone, but you still do you. You got to remember to do you, you know?
This reminds me of something we spoke about in one of our very first episodes, master dating, I believe it was called.
Oh, I remember that.
You've been doing that, girl. You've been dating yourself, going out on doing things you want to do.
Exactly. I don't know if this counts as a date. Should I get into my first topic?
Yes, keep it rolling.
Okay, we're going to keep it rolling here. Oh, I'm so rude. I didn't even ask you about you, but
no, this is what we do, you guys. This is called You Got 10 Minutes, and we just talk. It's about me and Nikki just talking, y'all.
Exactly.
Do it.
So we had ended things a few days before Stagecoach, and I wasn't going to go this year. Normally, because of work, I go to Coachella or Stagecoach every year. I'm kind of spoiled. That's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
It's what I do.
It's the perks.
It's perks.
I ain't mad at you. Jealous.
And this year... I honestly, it must not be cool enough because this year I wasn't able to get media passes. So this was like the first year I wasn't able to go.
Oh, you had to pay?
Well, a little bit. See, and I was like, I'm not paying. I'm like, I'm not going to pay to go to these festivals. They should be paying me to go.
Straight up.
So I can promote it on the radio.
Do some interviews and shout people out. And yeah.
Exactly. So anyways... Sunday rolls around. Sunday, it's Stagecoach weekend. And my friend, she had bought her ticket. She was there with a few people. And I was feeling a little bit sad. You know, I'm single again. And I was like, eh. And, you know, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I know Sunday night, if you go to Stagecoach or Coachella, someone will give you a ticket. You can buy a ticket pretty inexpensive, I bet. I'm like, I have $40 in my wallet. I don't carry cash. I'm like, I'm going to go and I'm going to get into Stagecoach. And it was freezing. It was really cold that day. So I couldn't wear a cute little outfit with shorts. I was actually bundled up. And I was trying to I had nothing to wear because I wasn't really planning going. So I had trying to get this rock/country look together.
Yeah.
And,
were you kind of frumpy?
I wasn't frumpy, Ellen. I'm never frumpy, don't you?
I told you not to make me laugh. I made me laugh.
Look at my pictures on Instagram. Do you think I look frumpy?
I gotta look. Let me look. Let's look while we are talking to our peeps here.
It's not my best outfit. I'm not going to act like it's the best outfit I've ever worn to Stagecoach or Coachella, but
sure. But you always look cute though, Nikki. You dress it up. You know, you do your thing. You do your thing.
I made it fun. I had the black and white cowboy boots, and I have this AC/DC shirt that has all this glitter on it, kind of like bling. I mean,
is it on your Preston TV or what's it on?
It's on my Instagram. It's like one of the first few pictures. Yeah, I'm Nikki Preston TV. Right where you see Stagecoach, you know the sign you see?
Oh, there we go. Okay, you be posting. Okay, see, I don't stay on post like you do. All right, there we go.
You can scroll through. I have a few pictures posted. You can see my outfit. Is that frumpy? Do I look frumpy?
No. Oh my God, you're rocking it with the wings on the sleeves and that was rock. That's rock country right there. You nailed it.
threw it together last minute. I just randomly happened to get that AC/DC shirt like a few days before at Ross, not thinking I was going to Stagecoach, just thinking, oh, I work in this industry. I'll wear it sometime, and it worked out well.
Yeah,
so, anyways,
coordinated with the boots too.
Yeah,
good. Very good.
So actually, I won't even say I had a jacket underneath because it was so cold. That's why I look a little heavier, a little boxy because I have
frumpy.
I do not look frumpy.
I know it's a word for just kind of plain. You know,
no,
kind of like
it's not plain.
A jacket thrown on, and you're kind of puffy.
A little. I feel like frumpy is even worse than plain. It's like below plain. Like plain is even more of a compliment than. But anyways,
okay, it's not derogatory. Sorry.
Anyways, I show up there and my friend's already in. So I'm there alone and I came prepared. I brought a knife. Don't get scared with this, but I brought a knife and
you came out.
So my plan was I'm going to use it to cut off someone's wristbands and then I was going to sew it on my wrist.
Okay.
That's the plan. And then there's people, shaking the wristbands around trying to sell them. And I'm like, I'm not going to go to those people because they're going to want a lot of money. Yes, Alan.
How are you going to get someone? You're going to ask them if you can cut it, or you're just going to sneak up on them and do like David did to Saul and sneak up on him and cut the hem. Is that what you're going to do?
Could you imagine if I started cutting off people's wristbands without telling them?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
But you were going gangster. I thought, okay, so you would ask somebody.
No, yeah. So I start to walk up to Stagecoach and I see these two girls coming out and I walk right up to them and I'm like, you're leaving. Can I buy your wristband? I have $40. I'll give you 40. And they were happy because they were leaving. They weren't expecting to sell it. And they're like, sure. But they're like, how are you going to get it off our wrist?
Right.
And I was like, I come prepared. And I pull out this knife. It's like a dollar store knife. And because I didn't want to bring my expensive scissors or something because I couldn't bring it into the festival. I was just going to throw it in the corner and leave it behind. So I cut the wristband off her. I give her the money. I sew the band on and walk in.
How much?
$40.
$40.
And I mean, these are going for hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've sold a pair for like the last day passed for like like $300. It was like $300 maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember, but I was mad because we could have got more.
Even more than that? Wow. Yeah. I guess people really want to get in. So anyways, that's how you do it. You go to people not trying to make money that are just leaving and you approach them. And, I'm
going $40. Yeah.
Yeah. $40. And the funny part was 20 of the dollars were all singles. I was like, sorry, I have a lot of singles.
You should have just been like, I just came from the strip club, girls. I'm sorry.
And that's a whole other story why I had 20 singles. I'll save that for another time.
Because you came from the strip club. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I didn't. But
I know. I can't wait to hear it. Okay.
That'll be another story. But anyways, I get in and I see my friend and we're all excited and we take our pictures in front of the Ferris wheel. And she was like, hey, I got some shrooms on me. And I was kind of scared because, I don't really do drugs and I don't know how I'm going to be, how I would react. Like one time, I told you this before, at a Mick Jagger concert at SoFi, one of my friends gave me, I did like the tiniest little part of a stem, like a half a stem. Mm-hmm. And Mick Jagger was like fuzzy for 15 minutes. And then that was that. It wasn't too bad of it. I think later on that night, I did feel a little nauseous maybe when I was sleeping, but I was okay. It was fine. And she had these gummies and she's like, it's just microdosing. It was like shroom gummies. I didn't even know they did that.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And she was like, microdosing. She was like, she did like 2 or 3. She was like, that's one dose, 2 or 3.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, really?
A handful of those, yeah.
And I was like, let me start with a half of a gummy because I know how sensitive I am.
Right.
So I do
body.
half a gummy and we're watching the Goo Goo Dolls and I'm fun. Like I'm just having a good time. Everything's feeling good. And I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I think I could do another half. And she knew I had to drive to that night. She was like, no, let's wait. She was like, let's wait and see. And thank God my friend told me to wait. Thank God. Because we went to see the Backstreet Boys. That's who I was really, planning on seeing. We also saw that other country guy. Shoot, I don't know my country people.
Wait, Backstreet Boys was at Coachella? I mean, at Stagecoach?
Stagecoach. They start having now, like Nelly. They have people that are not country.
Nelly's kind of country. He's been like, he's not country, but he's associated with the country. But the Backstreet Boys and who else?
Yeah, no, it's true. There's a lot of people that
I
they
didn't know that.
have that, like the Goo Goo Dolls, they're not country, right?
No, that's what I was like. Goo Goo Dolls. Is she still talking about
I'm still
Stagecoach?
talking
But
about Stagecoach.
I know
Yeah.
that's why I was like tripping. But I would go to Stagecoach. I'm getting into country. I've always liked country, but I would totally go to Stagecoach.
I'm trying to figure out who I saw. I did see a country guy.
Um,
Oh, I saw Luke Combs. So
Luke
that's who I
Combs. I should
saw.
have said Luke Combs.
Luke Combs. I was at first I was like Luke Bryan, one of those Luke. I don't know who the
Yeah,
hell
there
I'm
you
seeing.
go.
It
Yeah,
was
yeah,
Luke
yeah.
Combs. So anyways, I'm starting to feel kind of nauseous. I'm like,
Mm,
oh no,
it does that.
I'm feeling really nauseous. And my friend's friend was like, it's gonna pass. She was like,
Right,
you feel nauseous in the beginning before
right.
you start to, before it kicks in. Well, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, all this time goes by and I'm still feeling really nauseous.
It's like a stomach cramp or just nausea, like you're gonna
No, just
yak.
not like I don't think I'm going to, but I feel like I'm
But you feel
going
like
to.
that, yeah.
And then I almost feel like I got to go too. I don't have to, but I'm not
Mm-hmm.
feeling wonderful, to be honest.
Yeah, well, it does
And,
that. The shrooms do that to your stomach, but it
and then
passes.
and then we start to walk to the Backstreet Boys. We want to get there an hour early because we want to make sure we're close. We got nice and close. My friend, she stayed and finished watching Luke, but I went with her friend and we went to the Backstreet Boys and we're sitting down really close, just waiting. And she was going to come and find us. And people were texting me and even looking down at my phone was bothering me. Like, I'm
Oh
like, I can't look at
yeah.
this phone. Screens are bothering me. I can't do it. I'm just
Mm,
feeling, I feel I feel a little good, but I also feel very nauseous. And I didn't
mm.
eat that much today. And I text my friend, I'm like, can you bring food to me? Like, I need food. So she finally comes and she gets us tacos and she can't get to me. She was like, there's all these people in the way and they're
Right,
not, because it
sure.
starts to fill up and the
It
Backstreet Boys have
does.
not gone on yet. And
Yep.
I'm like, she's like,
But
I
they
don't want
are,
to,
so people are coming.
yeah, she was like, I don't want to be a dick. I was like, be a dick, just push through, say you're getting
That's
to your
what people
friends.
do.
And she wouldn't. So I like start to like, I need the food too. That's all I care about this moment. I'm
You're
like,
like,
I
I
need
gotta
this
eat.
fucking food so I don't get, so I start to like make my way back a little bit to her and I reach out my hand and I pull her through and we're going through. And
Yeah.
then some bitch is like to me, get him back. Like, you weren't up here. I was like,
Ooh.
yeah, I was way in front of you. And she was like trying to push me and trying to like
Oh, get in your
get me
way.
to go back, and I was just not listening to her, and I got my friend through, and we finally got back to our spot.
Oh my gosh, what
And,
an adventure though.
and I'm eating the I felt a little better after eating the tacos,
And then
but
that's usually when it soaks in though. Once you eat something after you eat the shrooms, it kind of metabolizes, I guess. It's kind of like when you do weed gummies, the same thing. You eat it and then you eat something kind of fatty and then it'll absorb and it'll kick in.
I felt good. Like, I kind of felt like I was high slightly. It kind of reminded me slightly
Yeah.
of being high, but I still felt the whole time I felt nauseous. But
Right.
the Backstreet Boys were on and they were doing so good and it was so much fun. And then my friend gave me some candies to suck on and stuff to help me feel a little better. And it was just fun. I
She gave you
honestly,
some candies to suck on. I'm sorry. See, I went there.
you
I
went
had to
there.
just
Anna.
say,
Where's
I'm
the
sorry.
squirrel? We haven't done the squirrel at all.
Where's the squirrel?
Oh, that's a loud squirrel. I gotta lower this shit. Oh my gosh.
It was okay on my end, actually.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Ooh, I think I had my headphones up higher than usual. Oh, damn.
Mm-mm.
But it was fun. The Backstreet Boys, they still have it. They have all
Yeah.
their dances. Oh my
Backstreet's
gosh, Nick
back.
Carter.
All right.
All right. That's
Yeah.
the first song they came out with.
Oh,
Big
really?
explosion. Yeah, it was,
Yeah,
everyone
that's an
was
opening song.
screaming.
Yeah.
They had the confetti.
My sister-in-law
fireworks.
loves Backstreet Boys.
Oh, they were good. I'm gay. I am so fucking gay.
No, you're not. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, right.
And
How
growing
gay
up,
are you?
on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm about 25. I'm
Damn,
very, very gay.
you are super gay.
I can appreciate a guy being good looking. Like, I think Nick Carter is a very good looking guy, and I
Right.
like to look at him. I was staring at him the whole show, but I don't want to fuck him or anything like
Right.
that.
No, it's
I
not
mean,
about that. Yes,
yeah,
I get it. It's the same
am.
thing. I can look at a man and be like, damn, my brother's fine. And I'm not thinking
Yeah.
about fucking him. I'm like,
Yeah.
he's a good looking brother. I wish I looked like him. Damn, he is cute.
Yeah, yeah. So I was like, wow, he
And
was
I'm not
always my
gay,
favorite.
So I get it.
Yeah. So anyways, but I enjoyed it more than I thought I was because growing up, all my friends had crushes on the Backstreet Boys, and I
Yeah.
kind of was trying to like, oh, I have a crush on Nick Carter because I thought he was the cutest, so I kind of
Yeah.
went for him. But it didn't do anything. But it was honestly, they were so good, and I was so happy I went. And it shook me out of like my funk a little bit. It was
Good.
fun. It was a
You need
crazy
that.
venture, and yeah, it was something that I needed, and what I normally do. So,
We're going
but
to title this one Nikki's Secrets About Nick Carter.
I met him once before too,
It's
years
really
ago when I lived in LA. I met him outside the grocery store at an Air One, and I asked for a picture. We actually have a picture together.
Oh, you got to post that. See, there you go.
I gotta
there's
post
your
my Nick
title.
Carter
There's your
picture.
show title right there.
It's like 6, 7 years old. It was a while ago. Yeah.
Oh,
My time is up.
that's what you were looking for. Oh my God, I hope I can make this through this without coughing so much. That cold really kicked my butt.
When you move off the mic, I don't hear it as much. When you
okay.
move to the side, and sometimes I wait, and then I'll start to talk again. I'll wait till like your coughing's over at times.
Cool. Well, you'll fix it in editing.
I'll try my best to fix what I can in editing. I won't fix everything, but I'll fix what I can.
There
Exactly.
you go. Don't spend too much time on it. This is what they call just flying by the seat of your pants, right? Just going for it.
Exactly.
Just do it. Organic.
We are. And you know what the funny thing is, Alan?
Oh, what is it?
I felt sick for days, 3 or 4 days after the shrooms. I still, and I did half of it. But I'm sensitive. I'm a sensitive person.
I was just going to say that. You are like lactose and gluten. So that stuff doesn't do good on you. And I'm not sure what classification shrooms is under, vegetable, whatever. But it does something to your sensitivity. Obviously.
Yeah, it was too rough on me. I definitely would never do it in public again. If I were to do it, I would do it at home so I could stay seated because I felt too nauseous. I was standing for the Backstreet Boys, but it's better to sit down.
Sure.
But but at least when you're high, you can watch things. Like the TV screens were bothering me on it. I don't know why.
Every now and again, I like to shroom. I'm thinking of microdosing with them because I've recently stopped taking all of my meds. Maybe I should start my 10 minutes. I don't know, but
let's just start it right now, Alan. Okay, Alan, you got your 10 minutes.
What was I talking about? No,
I think you already microdosed.
I know. That's what we're talking about. Just piggybacking off of the shrooms. I've been thinking about microdosing with the shrooms. But even when I have done shrooms, you talk about the stomach ache that you were getting. I get a cramp and then it goes away. But
You're
then you get the
lucky it
visuals.
goes away, though.
Yeah, see, with you it doesn't. That's why you probably have a sensitivity, and you probably couldn't do the real. Was it real shrooms? Because I've done those shrooms that come in a package that sound like what you were describing.
It was a gummy shroom, so I don't really know.
Yeah.
I don't know
it wasn't
what
a
I
real
did.
shroom. It was maybe concentrated, mixed with other stuff too, but.
God knows. It was kind of fun, but it was also, I felt sick the whole time too. So I don't know if it was really worth it because I was more sick than fun.
I just laugh a lot and I smile a lot and I feel okay, because those meds can mess you up, girl. I'm going to share this with people. This is super personal. You guys, maybe in hopes to give someone an idea that's having some trouble with medication and is battling anxiety and depression and stuff like that, from PTSD and things like that. 13 medications I was on and I've tried, not on,
Wow,
excuse me.
13
that I
at
tried.
one time?
No, excuse me. That's why I corrected myself.
Ooh.
I'm so sorry. Not on, at different times. 13 different medications that did not work and exacerbated symptoms and gave me other symptoms. And man, when they give you those warnings on the commercials, it causes diarrhea, vomiting, and shingles and hives. And
I know the list goes on and on and on.
Yes. But I didn't get any of those. But I got I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go homeopathic. I'm going to look into something called TMS, transcranial magnetic stimulation. I'm going to look into some CBT. You guys know I do my medicinal herb, so I'm going to continue with that. And although I'm drinking wine tonight, I rarely drink.
You're always drinking now during these episodes.
Got to loosen up a little bit.
That's what it was. I was wondering I thought it was whiskey because you're drinking it like a little bit. It's kind of brown and shot.
It's white wine. I'm turning into an old white lady. So I'm just.
I'm rubbing off on you, Ellen.
No comment. Sorry. See, don't do that because then I'm going to go there. No, but I just thinking about doing the microdosing with the shrooms because I want to just cleanse my body and I want to just feel just
I know, and
stable and
I've
normal.
I've
And
heard people do really well with shrooms, so that's some
yeah,
of the
I've
reason
heard
too
that
why I'm
too.
like, oh, let me try it. Why not? But it did not work well for me. But I know it works for some people, and this month is actually Mental Health Awareness Month,
Is it
May.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't even, for someone who struggles, I didn't even, wasn't even aware of that. So shout out to all my peoples who struggle with whether it's metabolic and physical or from trauma. It is what it is. And there's other ways to help your
Mm-hmm.
situation other than the medications that the doctors want to put you on, the
Mm-hmm.
psychiatrists, and because these things have some serious effects and conditions and side effects and repercussions. And so, I couple that a lot with
Yeah.
prayer, with prayer. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
praying man. We've spoken about this, and
Oh,
and
Lord Jesus. Yep.
yeah, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
and breathing techniques and just all
Mm-hmm.
kinds of things and other ways. And but I just want to go homeopathically more.
I,
Yeah.
I totally understand, Alan. I mean, I don't even take Tylenol. I try not to take
Yes, I
anything.
know this about you.
I don't like medicine whatsoever. I don't think any of this is good for you. And I could go down a really deep rabbit hole, like the plastic and the this and the that, and everything
Yes,
is so bad. And if you
that's
can't,
true.
not to say it's easy, you're in a transition period right now, and we don't know how long it's going to take. It could take a while, and
Yeah,
yes, it's not fun and it feels rocky, but I do think, and I'm not a doctor, so people listening on meds, don't just get off them and
sure.
listen
This
to
is our
me.
opinion.
But
Yeah.
my opinion, in the long run, I do think that you're going to be better off because it's like just slapping a band aid on it. You really need to get to the root cause and work through that.
Amen, sister. Preach. That's what I'm telling you. That's why I want to get all off of all of this stuff and just.
Hmm.
I feel already. It's funny you say that. 65% better than when I was
Oh,
on the meds. Yeah, I'm going to call it that because I'm 25 days meds free, cold
wow.
turkey. I did it. I know that's not good. And everyone not a lot, but have mentioned that too. They're like, you should taper off. I'm like, I was done. And I,
Hmm.
I asked the Lord to stop,
Yeah.
enough. And let me tell you, the last 25 days today, off these meds, I feel better. I'm a little bit more emo. But that's fine. I
But
wear my heart on
mhm,
my sleeve, and
yeah,
I just it's fine. But and I'm a moody one. I think
he's a
I'm
moody
going through.
motherfucker. No, I'm
Hell, fuck
joking.
yeah, I'm going through something
Poor
called
Lacey.
no, for real. Lacey, come and tell it. No, but
No.
I'm going through something called menopause. I think
Oh, yeah,
menopause, like my man. I don't
yeah.
know, midlife stuff. But again, I'm sharing this. I usually don't like to get super duper personal, but this is in hopes to help someone if they're
Hmm.
again thinking of getting off their meds. Consult with your doctor first,
Yeah.
and the ones who love you around you, and your body, what you can take, how you feel. And that's another thing, is I'm very in tune with myself.
Hmm.
Like you know what I mean, I know who I am and how I should be feeling, and
Exactly.
and the things that
And
make me feel how I feel. And so be in touch
well,
with yourself, and just do what's right for you.
I really appreciate you sharing this with us, Alan, and being vulnerable. And I do think you are going to help people just by sharing your story. And I've known you for years, and you've basically been on meds the whole time
Yep.
I've known you.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, there's never been a time where you felt 100%. It wasn't even like
Mm-mm.
these meds were. I could see if you had no symptoms and you were just wonderful. Like
Mm.
I think why not get off them and see how you can be off these things, and
Yeah.
then you don't have to deal with the other freaking ass side effects.
You don't see me behind closed doors. And when I tell you I'm going through it, just believe that, and I don't like to let that
Hmm.
out. But not that you don't believe me. I'm just saying, like, I can go through it sometimes. I wear a mask, and
Hmm.
going to work was my fun place. It was a little stressful at times, but
Yeah.
nothing,
Hmm.
just dealing with some of the people I had to deal with,
Yeah.
but
Wink, wink.
but it was my safe place, my going away place. But it got to be too much, and not, you know, I don't want to go. I'm going squirrel, but
Yeah, yeah. We
I
need
just had to
to
step
go
back. I
scroll.
had to step back,
It
and
was too
it was
serious. I was like,
necessary. I know. Mom needs me more. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Hmm.
Mom needs me more, and I got to
Exactly.
be there, and that's what's priority. So,
And Jesus needs you more too.
oh
Are
Lord,
you?
he's got me. You
He's got you.
got me.